Hello friends, it is Pat and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on quickly today with just a short, quick little video. Today's the 29th of June and today we have the beginning of some astrological events going on. And as you know, while I'm not an astrologer, I do like to pay attention to certain aspects of astrology that affect the energies of things. And today we start the beginning of Mercury Retrograde, which is something that happens, 2 or 3 times throughout the year, and lasts for about a period of, 3 weeks or so. But a lot of people take note of this particular time because the energies change. And it's a time when, the energy feels a little bit heavier, slower. Sometimes you can feel a little bit less motivated. There's delays, things like that come about. Communications can get a little wonky, for lack of a better term. But so I wanted to make you aware of that, as well as it's also a full moon today. So we have kind of a double whammy there. And when I say double whammy, I don't necessarily mean that it's something bad is happening. But it's just, it can, when Mercury's retrograde, it has effects on electronics. And that can always be very frustrating, as we all know. And we can experience delays, stuff like that. And things can seem to take longer to get accomplished they can be, taking longer to get accomplished than maybe what they normally do. But it's also a time when there's a lot of blessings and benefits that come out of it. It's a time to really slow down, reflect on things, review. It's a great time for reunions. It's really a time to, with that reflection and reviewing things, to take the time to really think about things before you do them. Think about what you want in your life. It's that old measure twice, cut once, double check things. Really listen to what people are communicating to make sure you understand it, correctly. So I just pulled a couple cards for our Mercury retrograde time. I'm going to come back on later in the week for a more, fuller picture of looking at, the month ahead for July. But our fairies came out, I used fairies cards, came out with this message of easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and the doors will open for you. It's about not trying to force things to happen. As in this image, the dolphins are using the energy and they're riding the energy of the waves so they don't have to work so hard, okay? We also got this couple of messages from the Clip Bear and Read deck. TikTok and Yang. Yang is about action, and TikTok is about timing. So it certainly speaks to the timing and maybe an issue for some of us this month, and it could just mean that it is time to take action, or at least initiate an action, because it's going to go through a process that may be a little bit more involved. Certainly when Mercury is retrograde, it doesn't mean we don't take action. So it just sometimes may mean that the things that we're doing, if we're starting a process, it may just be, the timing of it may take a little bit longer than what we anticipate. In many instances. And sometimes we have to redo things. The energy of Mercury retrograde is really, how to work with it is best explained or understood by working with the prefix re. It's a great time to, redecorate, reorganize, rethink things, reflect, review. But it can also mean that we get redirected. We can run into delays and get rerouted in traffic. We might have to resend or reschedule things. So, but it's also a great time for reunions. with people, family, friends, things like that. So anyways, just wanted to come on today and give you a little heads up about that as we head into our week, because it does start today. And I'll be coming on a little bit later in the week with a little bit of a forecast and insights for the month of July. Take care, everyone. I hope you have a great day and the beginning of this week.